Yes, I'm gonna put us on the screen. There we go. What's up, Victor? How we doing?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, good, good. For everyone tuning in right now, are we live? Yeah, we're live. For everyone tuning in right now, we got Victor Hugo from NC State, the captain. Played an amazing game last night. You guys won 7-3, correct?
Yes, we did.
And a big win. Talk about that experience though. The 25,000 or 26,000 plus fans there, largest in NC or just North Carolina, right? For attendance.
Yeah, it's actually the second largest hockey game in North Carolina history. The only one that's bigger than us is actually the Stadium Series.
Yeah, same sure. Yeah, yeah, yep. So, I mean, for college hockey though, that's the biggest and obviously huge for you guys. But yeah, talk about that experience though, and what was it like just looking up and seeing that many fans, 26,000 fans.
I mean, it was crazy because you never expect to be in front of that many people. I
Yeah.
think on our normal games we probably get around 1,000 fans at most. So
Mhm.
to play in front of like 25 times that was just surreal. And it's loud in there. There's so much energy, so it's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what were the boys saying like after like warm ups or just after the first period? Even like, were you guys just like mind blown? Because was the crowd there to start the game in the first?
Yeah, they were there for warm up, so they
Oh,
came
really?
early.
Okay, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, they didn't pile in later or anything. But yeah, I mean, the boys must have just been buzzing. Like,
No, we
what's
had
going on?
Yeah, we had energy the entire time. It was insane. We came in the locker room and we were just, especially after warm-ups, we came into the locker room and we were all just like speechless because it was just I don't know, it was just insane.
Did you guys expect that? Like that crowd? Did you hear any rumblings of wow, we're gonna have a huge crowd tonight, or was it just you came out there and it was packed?
No, we expected to have a decent sized crowd, nowhere near 25. I think we expected around 10 to
Dude.
15.
Yeah,
But then, the Wolfpack Nation showed up, so can't
they
can't
did.
hate that at all.
I mean, gosh, that's gotta yeah. Other sports have to see that even at NC State and be like, wow, these guys drew that big of a crowd. Maybe we should consider adding NC State to D1 hockey. Do you think that could be something in the near future?
Yeah, I do. I think, especially with the Canes doing good and just hockey getting big around South,
Mhm.
I think that a bunch of the schools are going to start looking and seeing that they really do have a fan base. And, maybe in the near future, if it's good financially, which, I don't know too much about that, but I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
definitely a possibility in the next couple of years.
Well, I mean, you guys at the school, you have big football and basketball program, right? Like, you got to think some funny could come from that, or just like you said earlier before we went on air here, but donors. I mean, maybe the school matches them, but I think with that kind of crowd, that kind of turnout, even if you build a 5,000 seat arena, it's going to be packed a lot of nights. You got to
Oh
think,
yeah,
right? You
for
know,
sure. Yeah. I mean, especially seeing that it's hard to argue against that now.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like the new schools that have joined so far, like ASU, Penn State, they already have good crowds. You got to think down south, it's going to be different, something different to watch down there. It's a fast paced game. Talk about just I know it's different. You're in the ACHA. It's not Division 1 right now, but do you guys get noticed around school? Or people, do you have you're wearing your hockey stuff and whatnot?
Yeah,
You're
actually
gonna
not
now.
at all. No.
You're
I
gonna
mean,
now.
we see a couple fans
Yeah.
wearing our stuff, which is pretty cool, but I've never had someone come up to me and be like, "Oh, like you're on the hockey team," but
Yeah.
I don't know. After 25 people, you never know.
Yeah, you got to think it's got to be something of the future. What's it like playing hockey down there? Like warm weather a lot of the time. What's it like? Is it North Carolina itself, and just the Carolinas in general growing in the hockey, like especially like the youth and stuff, or is that not the case? What do you think?
No, yeah, the youth is definitely growing really fast, especially around Raleigh, because again, like the
Right.
Canes are here and they're starting
Yeah.
to get a lot better. So,
Yeah, they've been good for a
lots of
few years
kids
in a
want to
row.
Yeah, lots of
Yeah.
kids wanna join in on that, and I do love the weather. Don't have to
Yeah.
wear too many sweatshirts. You kind of just go to the rink in shorts and t-shirt, so it's nice.
What do you think of just like I don't know all the pictures you're seeing now? Like what's popping through your mind now? Now that you've lived it, you played through it, but now that you're seeing the pictures and the videos that come out, is it crazier to you
It
now, or was it
Yeah, it honestly is crazy. I'm still in disbelief. Like I see a new
Yeah.
picture every couple hours, and I'm just like, wow. I just got
The
to take a
gram's gonna
step.
be loaded. Your
Yeah,
gram's gonna be loaded for a while,
I
and
know.
all the boys will be. I mean,
Yeah,
that's something that I mean, we saw. I guess the Ohio State Michigan outdoor game in Cleveland. The ice was terrible. That's another question I got to bring up, but that was packed for that, so that was sick. But now you guys do it, and I mean, I don't know. I want to see more games down south now. I think it's gonna pull people.
for
I
sure.
don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool too to see that the you guys have the same colors as the Hurricanes basically. So it's cool to see the pictures with Hurricanes jerseys and then your guys' jerseys. Like that's pretty sick. You can tell hockey's growing down there.
Oh yeah,
Where do you think it's going to be in 5 years at your school, NC State?
5 years.
Yeah.
I know there are talks about uh our team trying to go ACHA D1. I don't know if
Okay.
that'll happen within the next 5 years, but I think if we keep getting good players, then yeah, it's definitely a possibility. But I mean, we're just gonna keep growing our fan base. We're gonna keep selling out our crowd at home games. So just gonna get better and better.
Yeah, I mean that's sick. I mean, hopefully you guys keep growing and talk about the rink you play at now. Where do you guys play?
Weight competition center.
Okay.
It's where the Canes practice, so it holds about like 1,200 people.
Yeah,
We get a
that's
good crowd most nights. Our fans are great, so
that's huge. I mean, it's a start, right? Like there's some D1 schools that are not getting much more than that,
oh yeah,
consistently. So that's interesting. I don't know. You'd think like they build a nice arena, even if it's 4,000 seats or something, it's going to get packed if it's a nice arena and it's fun environment.
yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, so maybe they do make the jump to just ACHA D1, or maybe they do go full D1. I don't know. You never know when the money's going to come. I guess that's basically up to that. But how about you though? Just growing up, where do you start? How do you get started playing hockey?
Yeah, so I'm from actually Arlington, Virginia. A lot of our teams from North Carolina, so they're local, but I'm actually
Mhm.
out of state, and I played youth hockey pretty much all my life at the Washington Little Caps, AAA
Okay.
club back up where I'm from.
Mhm.
Um, didn't play junior, so I just went straight to college and joined the club team, and here we
Yeah.
are.
Okay. Very cool, man. Very cool. It's different down there. What was your favorite team growing up?
Washington Caps, of
Yeah, you
course.
got to be, of course, of course.
Yeah,
Ovi then's your player.
yeah, I love Ovi. He's my guy
Yeah.
growing up. I actually live right down the street from him, so
Really?
yeah, a couple times I'd be camping outside his house looking for an autograph. He's a nice guy though. He'd always give it to me.
Yeah. Well, I guess we got a couple fan questions in right now, and Neil, you want to put those up on the board here whenever you get a sec. There we go. What's the pregame meal on game day for you? What are you going? Where did you go
Oh
yesterday? Was it a team meal? It had to have been.
no, no team meal.
Oh no, you just ripped it. I thought
Yeah,
you guys like big game. We're eating together, but no.
nah, yeah,
Where'd
I
you go?
know. All my roommates, we always go. All our pregame meals always end up at Jersey Mike's.
Oh, I love it. Yep. That place slaps. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
That's a must.
Which is a classic.
Yep. What's your stick setup? Specs. What are your stick specs?
I use a 3S, and I got 87 flex, and I use the P88.
I love it. I love it.
Not a popular curve, but I'm stuck with it.
No, it is a different curve. I mean, it's hard. You've always been with it, I assume. Then probably.
Yeah, ever since I think I started with it in squirts, and then I've just been in it ever since. It's hard to
Mhm.
change.
I guess we got another fan question. Bring it in. Over under 30 blocks this season. That's Connor from the pod asking. What are you at right now? I didn't even look it up. Sorry, Connor. I'm failing you.
I
But
honestly have no idea. I don't know if we get that level of stats tracked, but I think I get a couple blocks a game, so I'd say I'm over if I had to guess.
I love it. I love it. You got to rip it. Where else are we going right now? You got playoffs coming up, right? You said Friday's the first playoff game. Talk about that. Is that going to be rowdy? $1
Yeah,
beer night, I assume.
it's gonna be crazy because we actually go to regionals, and our games against UNC, so we're back
Oh
to back
man,
against them. So yeah, there's gonna be some bad blood in that one.
talk about that rivalry though. You played it in a couple years. What's it like?
I mean, it's the games are always crazy. The games are always high energy. The fans always show out, make it insane. And this year they've got a pretty good team, so they've actually beat us 3 times. But we're looking to even the series. We're right now it's 3-2 after that game on Monday. So if we win on Thursday, we can end their season, which would be sick, and then we can also
Oh,
even out the
man.
series.
How many fights? I mean, I saw like we posted one last year. Not try, but how many fights has there been this year for you guys?
Quite a few,
Anything? Really?
a couple, yeah. We
Do you have any
definitely,
videos?
huh?
Is there any videos that you guys have?
I'm not sure. There might be. I gotta check, but
Oh
they're
man, send
definitely
that in.
yeah. I'll go look for it. Definitely in the game log somewhere. But yeah, there's a couple. We got a couple guys that just like to get rowdy. So
Let's we got another question coming up here. Any superstitions? You got any superstitions?
oh yeah, I
Down there?
mean,
Yeah.
I get dressed the same way every single time. I do the same warm up. I basically my pregame is basically the exact same every single time, down to like a couple seconds. So I'm definitely pretty superstitious. And then if I'm not having a good game, sometimes I'll switch it up, and
Hmm.
uh, just depends really. But yeah, definitely a lot.
Do you think one day, this is back to the conference thing, and just I guess NC State or UNC, whatever. Do you think one day there is an ACC conference, created? I guess for hockey. Do you think that's
Yeah,
possible
no,
one day?
I think so because again, as hockey goes in the South, there's gonna be teams like us, NC State, then UNC gonna want to adopt a team,
Mhm.
and I think eventually all the ACC schools will. So I
You
think
should.
I think it's definitely possible.
Yeah, I mean, I think the next schools are probably like teams like Illinois or Iowa, those big schools that
Mhm.
are kind of northern, but maybe UNLV. If you guys haven't played them, right? They're in different tier.
No, yeah, they're D1. We're
Yeah, they're
D2.
doing. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but still, like at least you guys will be there soon. If you get that big of a crowd, it's got to grow. Like that's the guaranteed thing.
Yeah,
Um,
fan base is there. It's just about the money, I think.
yeah, no, 100%. Um, talk about favorite memory we play in college so far. What's been your favorite memory, whether it's with the boys or on the ice, whatever it may be?
Well, definitely now it's Carter Finley, but
Yeah.
before that one, I'd probably have to say our nationals trip. That was unreal. It was during the COVID year, so we they kind of scheduled a late nationals up in North Dakota where they barely had any COVID laws. So it was just a week with the
Just
boys.
ripped it. Yeah.
Yeah, week with the boys, super fun. It was awesome.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about it. I mean, being from Minnesota, like we don't hear anything about a lot of the ACHA or just hockey down south in general. Do you think other states like around you guys are growing as well in hockey, or is it really just North Carolina right now, just with the
No, there are a
hurricane?
lot of states. Georgia's got a good team. I know that.
Mhm, mhm.
I know South Carolina Gamecocks. They're growing too, really
Yeah,
fast.
I saw their jerseys and stuff. Yeah, I think Virginia
Yeah.
Tech was. I don't know. There's just a couple,
Yeah,
but
no, there's definitely a lot. It's pretty much all over the South. There's a lot of good teams. FGCU down in Florida has a good team. They got a good crowd.
mhm.
So yeah, it's all over the South. It's coming up.
How far do you guys travel? Is that the furthest, or what? How far do you guys travel?
Yeah, we have a couple showcases a year. This year we went to St. Louis to play Lindenwood, so that was probably the farthest we traveled this year. But usually we just go for like our regular season games, just a couple hours, not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Neil, do we have any other fan questions with us today? Nothing right now. Nothing right now. NHL predictions. What do you got winning the cup this year? I mean, is it the Canes? Are you guys all Canes fans for the most part?
Yeah, my whole team is except I am. It's tough. It's tough being
Yeah,
a Caps
you're
fan
Cat
down
fan.
here.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely not having the best year, but
You,
honestly, yeah, I could
you guys
definitely see
go
the
to
Canes
Canes
winning
games
it.
at all, or what do you guys do? What do you guys do for fun down there?
Oh yeah, we go to the Canes games, go to the bars.
Yep.
Glenwood's fun. Sometimes we see the Canes players down there, so gotta love
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. I mean, that's just grown so much, like the Hurricanes fan base in the past couple years, like you said earlier in this interview. But it's just crazy to me, like how fast it's growing down south. Like even the Florida teams are doing well. Like the Panthers have done well
oh
recently,
yeah,
stuff like that, and the Lightning. So, yeah, it's growing down south for sure. I mean, yeah, I don't know. What about school? How do you manage school with hockey and being NACAA?
yeah.
'Cause a lot of the stuff's not paid for, correct?
No, no,
You got to
nothing's
fundraise
paid
it
for. We
yourself.
gotta we gotta pay to play.
Yep.
So it's definitely tough, but it's not too bad. We're doing homework on the bus trips, stuff like that in the hotel, so it's really not that bad. Um, but yeah, I mean we manage just
Yeah.
like anything else, really.
I just think it's a little bit harder for you guys. Got to respect you guys for how much you're doing in the classroom, and then what you got to pay for, and then play, and it can't be easy. It can't be easy. What's NC State known for school? What are you majoring in?
I'm engineering. I'm aerospace engineering. They got a
Okay.
pretty good engineering school, business school. We're pretty good academically, and actually going back, it is kind of tough because we have our practices late at night.
Hmm.
We actually got our practice tonight at 10:45.
Damn, you're
So
jumping on right before practice. I love it.
yeah, and
Hopefully the boys love it. Yeah.
so it's tough for the guys that got 8:30s the next morning, but
Mhm.
they make do.
Talk about a day in the life for you right now. Just I guess you got class in the morning, right, and then your rest, and then late practices for the most part.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. Just wake up, get a workout in, then head to class, do any homework I got to do, and then yeah, off to
Mhm.
practice.
That's insane. Yeah, just real quick before we let you go here, I want you to just talk more on the atmosphere last night. I mean, when you're on the bench or just on the ice, can you hear the crowd like easily? Can you hear what they're saying, stuff like that, in that kind of
Yeah.
atmosphere?
I mean, it's the loudest crowd I've ever been a part of.
Mhm.
Just sitting on the bench, I was kind of in shock. Fans were doing the Wolfpack chant,
Yeah.
and especially when we were walking out too, it was just wild. It was so loud. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. It was surreal, honestly.
Yeah. We got to get videos of that and definitely post that. I mean, that's one of the coolest things. Like you saw, like Grinnell talk about it right away on Chicklets, and we're obviously on it as well. The Hockey House, shout out to them; they're on it. I mean, everyone's posting about this now. Bleacher Reports on it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a big news story that came out of nowhere last night. So I was like, I mean, going to bed last night, I was like, I got to get you on the pod. So you guys want it. So um, yeah,
yeah. I
I mean,
mean, we like growing up, or not even growing up, coming to NC State, coming to club hockey. We never thought we'd be getting that opportunity, and then we
mhm,
were actually supposed to get it. I think like 3 years ago. because the Canes are about to have the game, and then COVID hit, so it got pushed back a couple of years. But yeah, we never expected anything like that. It was just crazy. I don't know how else to describe it.
Best hockey memory of your life, right? I mean, that's what's going to end up as. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
I
definitely my
got
peak.
videos and pictures. I'm glad you played it now, not like 10 years ago, and there's probably not many pictures of it, or not good ones.
Oh yeah,
you guys have the pictures for a lifetime, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, no, thanks for joining us today. I mean, I just want to get the story and what it was like playing last night, and a little bit about the program. Best of luck in the regionals. What's after regionals? What happens if you win regionals? Is there another tournament?
Yeah, if we win regionals, we go to Natty's, and that's in Boston.
Oh God.
So yeah, we got a lot to play for still.
There we go. Well, best of luck the rest of the way, Victor. I appreciate you joining us. I know you got practice here in a little bit. What's the app for Instagram right now before I let you go? Let people follow you.
V Hugo 47.
V Hugo 47. Go follow him. Thanks for joining us today. First interview on StreamYard. Fans, if you're tuning in, thanks for tuning in on StreamYard. Go please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on everything college hockey on YouTube, and then Instagram as well. And then Twitter is Team ECH. Got some new merch out on the website as well. ECH lockers you see on the bottom there. Go buy some merch. We got college hockey playoffs coming up, and yeah, more to come. Thanks, Victor.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, have a good one.